What do you feel like the biggest difference was?
Oh, wow. I think we had less communication errors, which we talked about and worked on pretty diligently this week. But, we're still striving to get better at that end. We can do a better job, obviously, in the post with our post defense, our initial post defense. And then, on the perimeter, just we're playing these teams that are quick and can really drive the ball, and that's kind of the game that they're playing. So we've got to be able to guard it better as a team a little bit, not just leave our guys out on an island.
Philip, 9 of 10 tonight. Obviously, last year he wasn't really called on to be a leader of this team. We're only 2 games into the season, but just seeing him step up so far, was that like this?
Yeah, he's been extremely efficient on the offensive end, catching and finishing. He's got great hands and very comfortable in there. So, there's some room for improvement on the other end. So we're working hard at that.
Anton's got 5 steals through 2 games. Doesn't surprise you at all how quickly his defense is translated?
No, that's what he was all through his high school career. He's got great hands, a great anticipation. He's been doing it in practice and did it all through his high school career. That's we knew what we were getting with that. He's very handsy and that's something he's really good at.
Joel has as many assists through 2 games as he had all of last season. How much of that was just being sort of stuck and waiting his turn, and compared to growth over the time he's been here?
I would guess he's probably played as much minutes, in these games. He played all season or close. So, look, the one thing Joel's doing is he's shooting the ball really well, and he's doing a nice job of coming in that secondary ball handling role and kind of keeping us in offense.
You're able to get your reserves in there with about 7 minutes left, and to give them that experience, especially here in the non-conference, how important is that?
Again, we're down on depth for a variety of reasons, and so those guys need game experience, and they need it quick. But they're not. Some of them aren't really even ready for it. So it's been a challenge, but they're slowly and surely making jumps and making some positive gains, and hopefully we can get to the point where we can use them and trust them, and it's something that they can handle in the big games here as we kind of move forward.
Anton seems to be able to guard 6'10" or 6'5", 6'4". He has some versatility that way.
Yeah, no. Again, he moves his feet really well. He's as we just got done saying, he's very handsy and anticipatory. He's a good athlete, and so we feel comfortable kind of having him guard perimeter and interior positions. That's for sure.
How does that versatility make things easier on the rest of your defense?
Again, it allows you to switch ball screens. It allows you to, do different coverages and things like that. So it just gives you a lot more options.
Does this feel different to you all?
Yes. We had Rui and BC last year, obviously. But, I did expect this for this year since they left. And that's really been what coaches wanted me to do, be a presence inside and just go to work every time I get a catch. My teammates were looking for me this and the last game too, so I think we just gotta keep doing that, and I'll be going to work too.
How does it feel to you to be able to meet expectations right now?
It's been good, but honestly, these games weren't really as competitive, so I just gotta keep getting better and do this against the real teams, better teams.
Where do you feel like in your game, where do you want to get better at this point?
Defense is one thing, because they've been going at me these last 2 games trying to put me in the foul trouble, because I've been good on the offensive end, so that's one thing for sure. And then offensively, just getting different looks every time. If they take away one side, just get to my left, or if they take away the shot, just drive it or whatever. So, but defense is probably number 1 thing.
When you say defense, what specifically about defense?
Yeah, mostly post defense. I think I got better at protecting the rim and that stuff. But yeah, post defense, trying to keep it out of the post, and once they catch it, just being more physical and try to make them take tough shots.
Keeping it out of the post, is that just pushing guys farther out from the basket?
Yeah, like either like fronting them so they can't throw it in, like hard three-quarter, just get a hand in so they can't throw it, so they reverse it on the other side.
For this team, I feel like defensively it was a step up from your guys' first game. Do you feel that way? And if so, what was different about tonight?
I think we started a little slow at the beginning again, and that's one thing we gotta get better at. But then we picked it up. You know, we were able to make adjustments. They weren't really setting ball screens, so they were just trying to space us out and drive. So once we felt that, we were able to protect the rim better and just like get stops and then run in transition. That was good today.
Tuesday, it was Corey getting the career high in points. Today, it's you. What's it like to have guys who just, any given night, anyone can just go off offensively? It happened to be you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great, you know, like we know how much talent we have, and there's like many guys, like you said, Corey, me, Edmond, like anybody can go off any night. So we just got to keep that, like playing our game, sharing the ball, and like every night is going to be somebody else. So we just got to keep doing our thing and trust, believe in each other, so we'll be good.
Big moments for you out there tonight, the kennel exploding. Just what does that feel like for you, in your first few games, is it?
It feels great. Are you talking about the dunks?
Yeah, I'm talking about the dunks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it feels great. It just brings a lot of energy, those type of plays. More than the highlight play, it brings energy to the court, so that's what I was trying to do.
Defensively, where do you feel like your guys' biggest differences were from that first game to this game? It seemed like a lot of improvements.
Just getting into guys like from half court and applying pressure like the whole game. We got to work on our like post D, but everything else I think is getting a lot better and getting tighter.
Obviously, you grew up watching this team, so just having those kind of moments in the kennel, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot having my family and friends here watching every game. Like that's like I love that. Every single game that's what I play for. So.
Anton, any issues when you have to switch from 6'4" guy to guard to 6'10" guy? Doesn't look like it.
No, I think I can guard 1 through 5. I've been doing that since high school, so I don't see any issues with it.
You guys have such a well-balanced offense. 6 guys in double figures tonight. What's it like out on the court knowing that anyone can score and anyone can pick each other up if someone's slacking a little bit offensively?
It's nice because you just got to find the open guy and everyone just gels together and get easy layups and easy threes. So it's real nice to have everyone scoring.
On Tuesday it was you with the career high. Today, Philip, what is it like to know that at any given night, guys can have their offensive night and have people behind them to back them up too?
Yeah, it's pretty freeing. You don't have, it's the weight of the world isn't on one person's shoulders, and having multiple guys can score 20, 30 points on any given night is pretty good for us on offense. We don't have to rely on one guy or rely on one thing. It's pretty even, and it makes it for a good offensive attack.
When Anton has dunks like that, how much does that just rile you guys up?
It's awesome, man. Especially we were kind of sluggish a little bit in the first half, especially on defense. And so having a guy like Anton who can get in the lane and play above the rim is pretty exciting. And for a guy that his age too, it's remarkable.
What's impressed you most about Anton's defense to this point?
His instincts. He's always in the right place at the right time, and then also his hands, getting hands on. He's getting his hands everywhere, and he's making a lot of plays, and he's the reason why we turn the teams over so much.
Does it feel like Terrell shooting the ball with more confidence this year compared to last year?
Absolutely, and it's been in practice since July. He's lining it up, and he's shooting with confidence, and he's making a lot of them. So you guys can look forward to him being a pretty relevant three-point threat for us.
You mentioned your defense was a little sluggish in that first half, but I still feel like it was a little better than your guys' first game. How do you guys continue to improve on defense? What's the biggest thing for you guys?
It's just baby steps, making sure we hit our coverages every time, no matter what that is. And they can change on the fly, in the middle of a game, and then being locked in every play. There's a lot of possessions. We play fast, so a lot of possessions people can take breaks and get relaxed. It's easy to do that. So being locked in for all 40 minutes is important for us too.
Looking forward to North Dakota. What do you guys know about them?
Coach G touched on them a little bit in our little pregame our post game. Really big, like to feed the post, and rebound really, really well, like to crash the glass. So we got to really hunker down in the post, play good post defense, and then make sure we box them out.
Obviously, that was a pretty close game a few seasons ago. Do you remember that
Absolutely.
heading into this matchup?
Absolutely, a nail biter, and that's the Gino Crandall game. You know, that's the reason why he came here is because he lit us up so bad. But yeah, I mean, especially with North Dakota, you can't take anybody for granted, and that's exhibit one.
In game one and today, you guys were able to get your reserves in and to get them experience. How important is that to get those guys experience, especially those young guys? And you guys are always so hyped up on the bench, especially when they score.
Yeah, I mean, those guys don't get a chance to play a lot, but when they do, and we were able to get them in so early this game, it's huge for us, and we have a lot of fun on the bench watching them. You know, Pasha hitting the three, Arlegging in the lane and dunking it on the break. Stuff like that really gets us going, and it's kind of those things that bring us together as a team.